Hey, it's me, Charlene, coming to you with another daily quickie. It's a Monday morning. Gray skies, a little bit of rain, but hey, I'm here. Happy to see you. Welcome to my channel. So I was just looking at my teacup. This is what I fill up in the mornings with my tea. And I was reading, just sat here reading what it says. It says, teach, love, inspire, lead, motivate. Now, I've been an educator for almost 30 years. And one of the things that means a lot to me is to inspire. I teach from the heart. I teach with love. I lead, and I try to lead by examples. As a result of all of that, my students would generally come to me and they would tell me how much I've inspired them and how much I've motivated them to want to become their best self. And as I look at these I call them verbs: teach, love, inspire, lead, motivate. I wonder how many of us live our lives actively doing these things. I'm not judging anyone. This is not a judgment. It's just so important. And as someone who's lived, I would say, a fairly full and fulfilled life, one of the things that is important to me is what legacy I'm going to leave. We live in a world right now where everything has changed. I mean, young people have changed, older people have changed, life has changed, things have changed. I was talking to a gentleman last night about how we are now at a time, and it's the first time in my life. I am 58 and single. We're talking about being single at this stage of our lives and how challenging it is to find a partner, let's say the right partner. And I think about how much life has changed. We find ourselves we're not socializing the way we used to. With technology, people are committed to their phones and they are committed to anything else. They're committed to texting and yes, every now and then somebody will take up the phone and call, but and it's a good thing, and sometimes it's not so good. The good thing about technology is that it allows us to reach people in places that we probably would not have been able to reach them. Obviously, being able to call someone in another country have become much easier. So, but going back to what I am saying, we live our lives, and I think it's important that we live our life with intentionality, to care for others, to love, to teach, to inspire, to lead, to motivate. Now, the thing about our role is that we can try to do these things, but we can't make anybody be anything they don't want to be. What is important is how we see ourselves and what role we think is important for us to play in the grand scheme of life. Life has certainly shifted. Just the way we do things has changed a lot. Some of it, honestly, I'd say suck. I mean, it just isn't easy anymore to do some of the things that we would once find easier. Especially, I would say, I speak for my generation. We're not socializing as much. We have to be intentional about socializing. Many of us find ourselves feeling lonely and isolated. Those of us who never made it to a long-lasting marriage, we're finding ourselves single, searching for a partner, the right person to live our lives. And so what we have to do, like I said, we have to continue to be ourselves, do our best, see how we can make a difference in the world, how we can teach, inspire, motivate, and show love at the same time. Because I find that love, as broad as it is and as abstract as it is, love really does help. It really does help. And, I'm saying all of this because as I read my cup this morning, I'm thinking, how many of these can I check off? And as an educator, I think all of these are important to me. all of these verbs, these action words are important. So let's continue to see how much we can teach, love, inspire, lead, and motivate others. We can only do our best. The rest is left to them. So I leave you with peace, love, good vibrations, and ask that you take care of yourselves and stay safe.